Hallelujah, or you want me to do an intro? Welcome to Destination Unknown!
There are going to be some really angry listeners from you screaming, but this should be our intro song for the, yeah.
Oh, they just did that.
All right. So we're going to play this song at some place and time. We just don't know where. Christian has the deep voice that can match that, though. Leonard Cohen. So that's Leonard Cohen. And you can definitely hit those notes.
Chef from South Park.
Definitely.
And then we'll get everyone else in the crew to sing the chorus, the Hallelujah part. We all sing that part. Christian does the, well, what's it to ya? I can't do it. Can you just say that, what's it to ya? Really
Can
low?
you have one of those sweat rags and be sweating from your forehead like the preacher on Sunday?
Oh, where's my coffee?
Christian is now laughing. I already drank mine real quick. Yours on the
Can
counter.
one of you guys go get
I'll go
mine?
get it.
'Cause I'm stuck in the corner.
Did you order that, though? You good?
Did you order the labels that are going out to 73 million people?
73 million people are getting labels. So, to recap how we started, or how we got here, is Christian and I were playing guitar and singing Somewhere Over the Rainbow, and now Hallelujah. And Connor's like, oh, we're going to start this fucking podcast? What's going on there? And Christian goes, just hit record, dude. Just hit record. Just hit record.
And we're recording.
Yeah. Oh.
Hey, you can have
in there.
you can have whatever you want, bro. My house is your house. You don't have to ask.
He's got a...
You can even have all the coffee you want, but you supply me with coffee, so I guess it's yours anyway.
I still like to ask everybody. My mother taught me that. I grab it out of the fridge and then I ask. And if you told me no, I'd probably still drink it.
For any of our listeners that might end up in this apartment at some point.
Feel better. I'm just kidding.
You guys can have anything that's in my fridge.
When I'm home alone, I ask myself, Mike, can I have this last one? Because my mom taught me that I should always ask permission.
Mom always said, life is like a box of chocolates.
And I love chocolate.
And I like running.
My father always said that life is like a lot of LaCroix.
Talking about sweet things, what's up with those girls from that Indulge party?
Oh, which ones?
Yeah, how was that, Mr. Single Dad of the Year award over
Single
there?
Dad of the Year award. Christian made the cover of... Was it the cover?
I definitely did not make
He
any
should have
cover.
made the cover.
And this isn't about me. This is about a girl with teal shoes. What's up?
Oh,
damn.
Oh, we have some fans. We met some cool peeps at the Indulge party. What's funny is a party that's celebrating these best single dads. Christian shows up with a t-shirt, and it was the best thing ever, and a hat. Right? Didn't you wear a hat?
I Fit Aid my way through life.
Oh, he was Fit Aid sponsored looking the whole way. It was awesome. He had a Fit Aid hat and a Fit Aid shirt, and everyone else is dressed to the nines, you know. But Christian, who's actually in the magazine, wore a Fit Aid hat and a Fit Aid shirt. I told him that
in the pictures for the magazine.
that's what he should wear.
You know what it is? I have a hard time bullshitting shit.
Hey, Mr. F.
And here comes my dog.
Mr. F.
But figuratively and literally.
He's drinking water. So what do you guys think of the CBD coffee?
Dude, this is really good.
This coffee's
like
amazing.
It's like relaxing.
I'm on my
right?
second cup of RX coffee for CBD, so I'm probably a little hyper. I'm trying to actively concentrate on not being too hyper.
This makes you more like, it's weird because it's actually like more relaxed but awake, which for me, I like the jacked up coffee feeling. But
yeah, I guess it's better than me too.
We drank it during the run, but who the fuck knows what we were feeling from it during that point.
Yeah, I could not give you a basis for what was going on during those days.
That was really fun. So, are we doing the second challenge? Are we doing this? Are we still serious about this?
Oh, I'm dead serious. Yeah.
Did we mention that in the last one? We didn't.
I'm already committed to fighting a shark if I have to.
Connor doesn't like this new challenge.
I can't do it that time of year. You're talking about doing it right New Year's. There's no way I can do it that time of year. I can't.
That would be so epic to finish around midnight. Although I've been told by, what's funny? I've mentioned this challenge to like 20 different people. Every single one of them has mentioned, bro, there's fucking sharks out there.
Pussies.
Well, you saw like the thing
And then I go, and then I said, well, we might have like a guy in a jet ski spot us, and he goes, oh, he's going to be really effective against the sharks.
Yeah, I just don't.
When your legs already chopped off.
If you're doing it January 1, there's absolutely no way.
Listen, bro, let's just put it this way. If I do get eaten by a shark, that GoFundMe for the Warrior Focus Foundation is going viral, bro.
Yeah, that would be pretty viral. We'll at least get a lot of views.
Fuck yeah. I'll just be a cycle of life, dude.
Yeah, a lot of momentum would happen if you lost your legs in the next challenge.
One day, Mila's going to be obstacle course racing world champion, and they're going to interview her. She's going to be like, "Yeah, my dad died swimming from Alcatraz, eaten by a shark.
And why would he do that?
But the shark also died because he beat the shit out of it."
Well, it's like the saying, you don't have to outrun the bear, you just got to outrun everybody else. Well, I might not be able to outswim you guys, so I might be the one getting eaten by the shark.
Oh, I suck at swimming.
Here's the deal. If we're running through the woods, I'm pretty legit at that. If I'm trying to outswim a shark, we're having a fucking bad day. Me and the shark got to duke it out.
Oh, we're definitely going to
We're
lose.
definitely not winning in the speed division.
I'm
But
pretty
if you're in
sure.
the woods, you're going to have a gun.
I'm pretty sure if you do that thing where you try to look really big and scary to a shark, it doesn't work the way it does with bears.
No, they don't have hands. They don't know how to touch you to feel
How
you.
about
Decide if they
Dr.
wanna eat
Danny
you, they bite
almost
you.
got eaten by a bear 8 minutes ago?
Dude, yeah, that is epic.
Should we play? Can we play the audio?
Yeah, play
on
it
the
right now.
podcast?
I actually want to see it again because you played it so quick. I saw like a flash of the bear. So Dr. D, about 15 minutes ago, just sent us a video of him running in Asheville, where we're going to be racing next week. And he legitimately, while running in the trails, came across a black bear and slowly backed up. And you're going to hear the audio any second now. Point the mic down towards it, or yeah, this is crazy. Maybe turn it around so we can see.
I hear his watch beeping.
Yeah, that's his it's not his metronome. He's not singing a song.
Yes, it's metronome. It is a metronome. Glad it's technical difficulties.
Oh,
We're not a real podcast.
oh my God. Those things run fast, too. See? I thought it was just something. I was standing there earlier too. You should insert this before. Yeah.
Come back this way. I don't want to run too fast. Act like it's prey. I don't have any weapons on me. Except my fucking bear hands right here. Alright, start running again. Get some land between me and the bear. Ooh! Here we go. Alright. Think about danger right now. Glad I didn't get fucking mauled. Got about 3/4 of a mile left in my run. Alright. Concentrate on my footing now. Gotta start.
Wonder how fast his heart was beeping.
We can hear it in his voice, but he was also 7.5 miles in, right?
Yeah, so
So he's
imagine
deep in the woods.
the adrenaline dump he got matched with already having a jacked up heart rate.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's legit. It's all bear.
Dr. Danny's so legit, dude.
Connor's this. This is good to go.
For all of you listeners, Danny did make it back to his car. He is alive.
Yeah, we're going to be there next week. And actually, well, I guess we're still debating.
Message.
Someone joining the podcast?
Fuck up. I actually got to answer this.
I pause it.
No,
You don't have to pause it.
we'll keep rolling.
Keep rolling. Hello. What's up, dude?
So you're not coming with us, right, to Asheville?
No,
Good.
I gotta.
So
They're working.
my cabin fell through. We were supposed to go stay at my family's cabin up in northern Georgia, but it turns out it was booked. They use it for vacation rentals.
Yeah.
And so since it's booked, we're up there with 2 Hummers. We're just going to camp. Like, we're going to go camping. Like,
You're bringing guns, right?
yeah, we're bringing bow and arrows too, because hunting season just started this weekend. So we're going to actually try to go hunting legally. He's got the permit that we need apparently for hunting in Georgia, and so yeah, we're going to try to get a couple doe or get at least one.
Is it bow hunting season or rifle season?
But archery, yeah, archery happens like a month before rifle season starts. So yeah, I don't know how we're going to store it though. We probably need to get like a freezer or a cooler.
Yeah, especially in Georgia.
Yeah, it's gonna be super hot. It's like northern Georgia, like South North Carolina.
What town are you going to be in? You know, I grew up in North Carolina, so I'm familiar. I used to.
Oh, okay. So the race is in Asheville. And I think we're all running 2 races. Like we're doing super, which is like an 10 mile run, and then we're doing the sprint. This is our first race, Spartan Race, since we started Destination Unknown filming. And I think I got just about all the footage. The only thing we need now is the interviews. I just wanted to get all the footage done to kind of give you guys an update on the little show. I just got a gimbal in yesterday.
When do you guys get back? The 7th?
Let me show you something cool. Yeah, we get back. We're literally there we're going for a week.
Yeah, I'm going to make note of when you come back.
So now we can actually film legitimately with our phones because we got this thing. This thing, I actually got a tripod for this too, and it has like, let's say someone's working out, it'll track your movement. It'll like move with you with an app.
So what was the deal with the other ones you had? Because you had other gimbals.
Yeah,
right?
one broke.
It wasn't working?
I literally, I think the one I had before was made for an iPhone, and this one's made for every phone and GoPro. And so I wanted this one because we have a lot of GoPros. So we got this. To catch you up, I just explained to them where we're going. And to go back to the Spartan Race, because the cabin thing fell through, we're now going to be camping and hunting. I'm just telling him that. And yeah, we're really stoked. Now I feel good enough equipment to shoot pretty good quality shots now that I can stabilize my damn phone. I have a mirrorless, but I don't have a gimbal for that either. So it's just as shaky. You might as well just use your phone and a gimbal to do it. But yeah, I can't wait for next week. It's going to be exciting. We are literally don't know where we're going. We're going to have to find a campground in the area, I guess. It's kind of what we're doing, right? We're camping for 2 days.
We are legit living in the woods for 2 days.
Yeah. So we had some people from the gym literally came and donated some camping stuff to us, stuff we needed, but we're going to be out there with 4 guys and a dog. Is Mila going to be camping with us?
The champ is meeting us in Asheville.
Okay. She's not.
I wish I remembered all those places I grew up going to camping. And
where in North Carolina did you grow up?
I grew up right outside Raleigh in Cary, North Carolina, but we used to go camping, and I used to go to camps and places all over the state and the mountains. I mean, I did it with my parents and my family too, friends. I mean, even in high school, we would go like out to like lakes and rivers where you weren't even allowed to camp, set up camp and have like keg parties and everybody would hang out and stuff.
I'm just saying, there's a lot of really cute girls from North Carolina.
There are. There's also a lot of ugly ones too.
There are that too.
I didn't say that part.
And they're very nice.
They are nice. They're all really nice. How far is Raleigh from Asheville? Like, are you familiar with Asheville at all?
Man, it's been so long since I've been there. I want to say it's like 3 hours or something.
I want to say if we ask Google, it knows exactly how far it is.
But I was younger, so everything felt further.
Why is he so smart? How does he know all those things? So this is our first Spartan. I also mentioned this is our first Spartan race since we started.
From where I lived, it was a 3-hour, 40-minute drive. It says.
Oh, and we're doing. I'm planning on doing the super and the sprint. I'm gonna try to do both races. You're doing both too?
I'm doing both because No is running the sprint.
Let's give it up for fucking No doing a Spartan race. This guy had surgery like 2 years ago and could barely walk. And I'm so impressed with. I'm as impressed with your dad as I am Pedro. Like, yeah, because he's running a Spartan race.
100%.
If you guys saw his dad, like he could barely walk into the gym 2 years ago, or when he had it.
I remember when your dad had all those issues, like hanging out with his brother.
He's running
That's
every
crazy.
day with Valentina, his granddaughter, every single day now, lapping around the gym. Like legit, he's got a fire in him. He's just ready to break out. And then he just went and registered for a Spartan race.
How about this little kid started walking yesterday, but she loves
Valentina's
loves
walking
coming to
now.
the gym, dude.
Yeah,
She gets so fired up. It's awesome. You see her face light up when she walks into the gym like, whoa.
How's Mila's ankle?
Good. She's been training. She's not running. She's rowing right now. But
Is she running the race though, right?
Big Mila he's talking about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Remember the day of the party? She fell down the
Oh,
stairs.
yeah,
and I broke her sprained her ankle.
She sprained something.
Oh, yeah. I guess little Mila, I was thinking because she had a knee issue or something wrong.
Yeah, her knee feels good. She did little Mila did a 9-mile mountain today, like I guess.
She ran 9 miles.
Yeah.
Mountains.
So
Badass.
hopefully, obviously I haven't been able to coach her for the last month, but hopefully.
No, but I've
Things
seen you
pan out
cussing
well.
into your phone about her running and training. When he gets on FaceTime, he starts trying to coach her. He's like, no, turn it back this way. You're going to run. You running today? You run today? It's kind of cool. So this is exciting. We don't know where we're going to stay, so we should probably figure that out. I guess we should do that not on this, but hopefully maybe you give us insight.
I can text some people if you remind me and ask them. Like grew up with. I mean, I was just up to North Carolina, like for my one friend's birthday party, the one that died. So I ran into like old friends, and some of them have lived in like the mountain area. But what I remember about Asheville is kind of like the foothills of the mountains. It's not like deep into the mountains or anything like that.
Right. There's apparently a lot of black bear there.
Yeah. I mean,
Can we hunt bear? Is bear? That's not on the table. We got to hunt out, right?
No, I mean, you just get a hunting tag for whatever it is.
But hunting season, I think, is just for. Let me find out.
when I was back in North Carolina, though, everybody said Asheville's like hippie town because like you got to remember it's a little bit different in North Carolina.
Asheville is actually like
Miami.
Asheville's one of my favorite places in America. Like, it's awesome.
Somebody said it's kind of like Austin was years ago.
Okay, I buy that because I haven't been to Austin recently, but I've been to Austin like in 2000. I would give it that same vibe. Yeah, for
My
sure.
Asheville's like Austin.
Like Austin used to be because Austin apparently like they have that saying "keep Austin weird" if you go
Yeah,
there. And I've only been to
Town.
Austin once, but and it's cool. But they say it's not the way it once was. Like it's small. It's just like grown so much.
Dude, me and Sean Ross saw someone get stabbed in an alley in Austin.
What?
And then Sean grabs this cop and he's like, I need to get a tattoo.
Wait.
What
Are
does
those,
that have to do
are those
with
events
each other?
linear?
This is a jump to conclusions, Matt. You just jumped off the mat.
And then he watched Rugrats.
I'm having a bunch of playbacks in my mind of last time I was in Austin, Texas.
It's just random memories to come to, and then I took a shit on day 2.
I got the inside of my lip tattooed.
Was that in Austin?
That was in Austin.
No, are you able to talk about this guy getting stabbed, sorry, before the tattoo part came?
Oh, I mean, we were looking for a tattoo shop. We're walking down this alley, and an altercation, I guess, came about with two gentlemen. We just were doing our thing. After that, Sean runs up to a cop. He had a couple drinks and grabs the cop, which I thought would have led to something
Another
nuts.
quarrel.
But he like yells at this cop's face like, I need to find a tattoo shop. And we were standing basically in front of one. So we go upstairs to this tattoo shop. And Sean gets this tattoo across his whole stomach. It's kind of big.
Like on the spot?
On the spot. Now he wakes up the next day and he wakes up, there's blood all over the sheets. The sheets are stuck to his stomach and he's like, oh my God, I got stabbed last night. He's like, I'm bleeding
They didn't
everywhere.
tape it up or put that. They didn't put that like laminate or what did they put on?
And we're like, nah,
Saran
dude,
wrap, yeah.
you got tattooed last night. And he looks in the mirror, he's like, what does that say?
Oh man,
No,
It says-
no regrets.
no
It says,
regrets,
Fuck the world across his stomach.
dude. That's awesome.
Thug life. No,
YOLO.
what is it? The street there? Is it 6th Street?
Yeah, 6th
Yeah,
Street.
there's like two sides of
There's that
6th
dope pizza joint.
There's like
Or there
they
was.
call it Dirty 6th and there's regular 6th. So
What you
there's
want?
like the nice bars in 6th and then they call it Dirty 6 where all
Oh, you got to
younger
write some stuff down.
people
I got
hang
it.
out. like the dirty side of 6 is where people just get annihilated and they close off the road on the weekend.
Oh yeah, that's where the tattoo shop
Yeah,
is.
that's definitely where you are when you're younger. As you get older, there's like the nicer side of 6, but Austin's a cool place. Kristen's showing his inside the lip
That's pretty
tattoo.
cool,
That was the last time I was in
Are we allowed to
Austin.
talk about what it reads?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it says
for sure.
He's got 3 X's inside his bottom lip.
So much better than 2 X's.
Yeah.
It's one whole time better than 2 X's.
How bad did that hurt?
It didn't hurt at all, actually. Like,
pretty
you
far
don't-
gone at that point.
No. I mean, I was straight edge, so I wasn't gone at all. But like the 3X is a straight edge thing. But it actually doesn't hurt at all to tattoo the inside of your lip. At all. Yeah.
Thinking about getting one, Connor?
The outside, I could feel. Or not, why the fuck would I want to tattoo the inside of the lip?
I don't know. Put like an
You
RX
feel the
logo.
outside's really sensitive, but maybe the inside.
I mean, it definitely, I mean, I'm pretty tattooed up. It was probably the least painful tattoo I had.
What's the most painful?
Man, I think some of that just comes down to how you feel that day. But those keys on my chest, when we were doing the bottom of the keys, it was making me sick. Like right, that sternum area was really, really tough. The outline of like my colorblind tattoo, like I was having a tough time that day too. Like I had just gotten out of the airport. I went straight I flew home from Italy and went straight from the airport to the tattoo convention and got tattooed. And it was extremely tough. But then actually filling in the letters was super easy. So I don't know if that was a tough spot or if I was just having a tough day. Or I'm just a pussy. I don't know.
Sounds like it would hurt.
The only reason I don't have a bunch of tattoos and I'm probably not covered in them is because of the simple fact of fear of getting an infection. Because I had MRSA 3 times in the past.
Damn, dude.
That was the last thing I thought about when I got mine.
That's the only that's the one thing that's kept me from getting more of them. Because that's a high risk.
I mean,
Boom.
I'm getting tattooed the Saturday before World Championships. I'm running a Spartan race with fresh bloody ink.
No, because it's not like the process of getting it; it's afterwards because you have this open wound constantly on your skin.
Yeah.
Otherwise, dude, trust me. There's a lot of things I'd want to get done, and I would definitely want to get a coffee plant up the whole side of me.
I think I'm gonna get my neck tattooed before Tahoe. I think that's what's going down
Before
Do you always go to your friend in Daytona?
in Delray.
Delray, I mean.
Yeah.
So I can tell you, we're not hunting bear before October in North Carolina.
But we could get tags for deer, right?
I'm pulling up the deer
But
one
what
right
if
now.
you shoot a bear because it's trying to attack you? Are you allowed to eat it?
We're not shooting a bear.
If it
If
comes
it attacks
running
us,
at
we
you,
are fighting that motherfucker.
you are definitely shooting it.
We're not shooting shit.
Oh, congratulations! You're going to
We're
get eaten by a
exchanging
bear.
screen names with the bear. The deer one won't come up. Website sucks. North Carolina Wildlife Commission.
I'm more concerned with bathrooms.
Yeah. I don't know. It's deer season in Florida and in Georgia as of today. So I'm assuming it's also deer season in North Carolina.
As of today, huh? We just missed a huge window.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you go 3 straight days without going to sleep.
Yeah.
You should probably think about, getting some rest.
There's probably a lot of guys that went out there today.
I mean,
It's day one.
I do think about getting rest, but as soon as we wrap up this podcast, I have to go to FMA because they're shooting a commercial in there.
Is this the same one or it's a different one?
It's part 2 of what they shot yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's what's going down. And then I definitely will try to put on Netflix and fall asleep.
Oh, it made me think about FMA today when I was doing the landmark workout outside with CrossFit Vita today.
Yeah.
'Cause it was outside and a couple of people are complaining, it's so hot out, it's so hot out. I'm like, listen, I think having air conditioning at our box has made people soft because when you go into fucking FMA, it's not like one of these gyms that has like a ventilation, like when you open the doors and like a giant turbine fan. No, it's hotter inside there than it is outside. You better fucking man the fuck up and deal with that shit and stop being a little pussy.
It's actually worse inside than it is outside.
And I like running outside in the heat and all black at 3 o'clock in the afternoon after it rains. So don't, get used to the heat and being in your gym and too, because when it's hotter inside FMA and then you hit the sun outside, there's something about that mentally that's going to help you out when you're running through the woods in the shade. You're like, oh yeah, this isn't that fucking bad. There's not 100% humidity in the Miami heat. I've got trees and shade and nature. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think
we're
about
prepared
that.
as fuck.
When you guys are out there in the hills, just think about it. You're not dealing with the fucking crazy ass humidity and heat and shit.
I mean, I think, we train whatever the element is outside. We had a torrential storm the other day, and we ran 7 miles.
That was awesome.
It's just that's what's going down on race day. There's no one's gonna pause the race because there's a storm hitting. We're just gonna be prepared when that storm hits.
It's I think we're especially it's gonna be humid, but they're not getting the humidity. We're on asphalt, like no shade at noon in Miami, running around that building. I think that if we'll be the most prepared for the cramps. Although I'm still gonna take a packet of mustard. Whoever discovered that was awesome.
The altitude's not high enough to fuck with you there either. Trust me, it's not.
No, it's just there is elevation gain. There's a few hills. That bucket carry is
going to be probably the hardest part
up
for me.
This goddamn hill that sucked last year. There's something about that bucket carry that's the worst thing in my whole life.
I feel like they've made it like the races this year. They made them longer than in years before. They've extended. I think they made the bucket carries longer. I don't remember any of the bucket carries from any of the races last year being as long as the ones this year.
How long are the bucket carries generally?
They're like a quarter mile now. There used to be like 200 yards.
I feel like.
How much do the buckets weigh?
Well, how much
pounds,
you would know? You know all those things.
Fuck, 80 pounds probably. Okay. I feel the orange one at FMA, I think, when we capped it, was 80 pounds. Was it heavier?
I feel like the heavy orange bucket at FMA is heavier than Spartan, but the lighter one at FMA is not as heavy as Spartan.
Well, it's supposed to replicate the chicks.
What are you doing, playing the lottery over here?
Oh, no. I was trying to find North Carolina hunting commissions, but these are the cords from his song.
Mike only concentrates on one thing at a time.
No, you asked me about it, but...
You put in the order. It's officially done?
Oh, that's been done. Yeah, we saw it. We looked at it.
Hey, how much shit am I fucking up if I move the mic from here to here?
I think it'll be good, man. It's just plugged into that stand.
Christian's going to wait for 3 days. And
oh, my God. You just ruined the whole thing.
Start over.
Whatever. Mike, you're editing this, by the way.
Why am I editing it?
We don't edit shit.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to edit. You just send me the file.
It's easier if you have a thumb drive. We can just transfer it that way.
Yeah, I got something to put it on.
Like, some of this shit takes forever to...
Yeah.
I'll show you something afterwards that I did on the last podcast I had.
Oh, the natural sound part?
There's that part. There's other ways I've did. And the last time I did this adaptive sound thing, it worked awesome. I'll show you when we're finished.
That's pretty dope. We got it. I think once we launch the first... once we do the first YouTube thing, I think it puts us on the map a bit because we're going to tag cool things like obstacle course race, Spartan, Asheville. We're going to tag a lot of key items that people are searching, and I think people are going to watch this and see a bunch of guys that are doing the sport. I think it'll immediately catch on, and people will listen to the podcast.
I strangely don't think about any of those things that you're talking about right now. On the map, hashtags, I just want to be in the fucking woods with guns and my truck.
I was telling everyone...
Play with guns in the woods.
Yeah.
I tell everyone, even if no one watches it, I'm so happy that we at least documented the stuff we're doing.
Oh, yeah, it's awesome.
I'm happy we document these podcasts so we can hear our conversations.
When do you want to do the interview thing with me? Because I know you guys are leaving, number one.
Yeah.
Should I do one question at a time? Because I have a couple other questions I want to...
Go for it, dude. One with you, we'll have to figure that out after. Because I'm trying to schedule... I wanted Christian to go tonight, but I don't think he's going to be ready tonight. I think we have to do it tomorrow or Monday.
Doing what?
Your interview. But I also might
have to do it when you get back.
Yeah, I'm probably going to have to do it when you get back, yeah.
And then
we'll have a lot of good stuff for the second episode.
Not to make this part of the conversation about me, but it's going to be for a minute. By the way,
you're allowed to talk about yourself, man. It's okay.
I was doing the Brian Callen. By the way, I need to figure out because I want to do a race competitively, or at least do a fucking race where I'm not like going slow. But
I mean, that's the one you should go to.
Because I'm starting to get healthy again. Like I'm loving it. I don't want to rush my shoulder back. too hard with like, weightlifting. I fucking love doing. Obviously, I love doing CrossFit, so I'm not adding heavy weight back. I'm finally starting to feel healthier.
I think it'll be good at Spartan Race.
But I want to. I don't know how to fucking train for it other than hanging out at your guys' gym. I need to get on a schedule where like I figure out, okay, Wednesday nights I'm there, Saturdays I'm there, because sometimes on Saturdays I can't go and do the workout with you guys in the morning because I'm at gyms promoting, and sometimes I can't on Wednesday night. Like, but if you're there in the middle of the day on a Wednesday or a certain day of the week,
dude, 10 a.m.
Can I come in and do the workout?
That's almost every day that I'm there in the middle of the day.
So you're cool with me being like, hey, can I come in and do the workout? Like, yeah, I want to figure out how many days a week I need to train, what I need to do.
Sometimes I do the workout during the kids'
whenever
class.
you want.
But a lot of the time I need to do those workouts with other people that I know, like you or Ash or somebody that I know that's better at this shit than me.
Ash now goes in the morning.
Because it's going to make me go faster.
Go in the morning. Ash is there in the morning. Danny and me are there in the afternoon.
But what time?
What time? 10?
9 a.m.
9? Okay. What time do you...
Because I don't want to fuck around with too much traffic. And some days I'm out networking or in gym.
Well, you're coming against traffic.
I mean, I'm there at 7 a.m. I open, we have a class at 7 a.m. every day.
Yo,
how many days a week should I train?
You should definitely come in the morning.
You should train 8 days a week.
Well, dude, I actually did. I've been doing 2 days this week.
Me
WODs
too.
and strength. So intense metcons and strength. So I did 2 days, Monday, Tuesday, Friday. I did the same WOD on Friday twice. And then Wednesday and Thursday.
So Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday, you're getting down on the obstacle proficiency stuff at FMA.
Yeah.
So those are probably the days you're getting in all the strength and running outside of what we're doing anyway. But those are the days specifically where you would get to hone in on the skills of swinging from shit, dropping from shit.
Make sure you don't break your arm. It's good to practice.
Safety stuff.
Rack my nuts on the top of the wall like I did during Tough Mudder.
Right. Like that's just...
That shit hurt.
I mean, when you're going over those walls and different intervals all the time, you just get used to climbing stuff. You get back in the zone. Like now, I think we're all, even out of shape, we can all get through obstacles pretty well. Like we know how to navigate. We know the body weight. We know how to hold things. We know like the perfect distance. Like now, I think our obstacle efficiency, at least as a unit, is so much better, than it used to be.
So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you said?
Saturday.
Monday, Wednesday, Saturday.
Yeah.
I might do it.
But the reality is, and
how
I really am there all the time. You can come in and
how should I
work
be
on shit
training runs? Because you run at CrossFit, but to me that's not running because it's more like
that's not running.
That's not running
fast. So like me doing those precision run courses I was talking about are probably good, and then do like 3 to 7 mile runs or easy jogs, then some sprint work.
LSD is really important. Like that's
LSD.
Yeah. Like long, slow distance.
I completely thought
I was thinking the same thing too, but I knew he was getting. I knew he was getting out of it. I had faith that he. I thought that if you do mushrooms, you're a really good lifter, but if you do LSD, you're an awesome runner.
I've never heard taking LSD makes you a better runner.
Listen, I've never done LSD, so I can't comment on
slow
that.
Distance.
But here we go. Long, slow distance, I think, is like a good basis for all running. In CrossFit, you end up doing interval type of running. You end up doing sprints. So you already are building the mechanics of explosive running through the training that you're doing. What you're not doing in CrossFit is putting in those 8 mile Saturdays and and stuff like that, where you're just putting in repetition, like repetition of perfect foot strikes, of perfect movement, arm swing, all that stuff.
How many days a week should I do long runs? Because here's the thing. I'm doing CrossFit almost every day in some form or another. And I want to do like these precision running courses once a week. And I want to try to make it out sometimes Monday night, that thing they do in South Beach, the track club where there's like the real legit runners. Mm-hmm. So I want to get like more like fast running intervals in, like maybe 2 days a week. And for me, like going to run a 5K is that's like a recovery jog, you know what I mean? But how many days? Like 2 days I should go for like a 5 to 10 mile run, like something 7 to 10 miles or something.
At least one day. You should definitely get the long run in. You should definitely run like a little bit every day.
Yeah. I think you should have
anything I'm doing
a minimum of 7 mile day once a week.
You got to come to the Saturday mornings, man. Those are long runs now. Those are like a mile in between.
Dude, when I came last week, my groin was shot from doing sprints and rows. So when you guys did that, I couldn't run fast. So I rode the entire time. Rowing 5 miles sucks. I did all your rowing during that workout.
Wait, why did you? I forget why you rode. You have a hurt?
Because my groin has been hurt from I was doing sprints one day during one of these CrossFit WODs, and I was doing some heavy squats. So my groin
didn't stretch.
Couldn't run very fast, and it just affected me. So like now I can jog, but I'm not ready to do sprints until maybe like next week. But like I couldn't run barely at all that day. That was the day, like a day after it happened. So I rode that entire workout. I definitely did not do all the obstacles. I'm admitting that.
Are you trying to score a free groin rub from one of us?
No.
Is that what you're trying to do?
But only if you sing the Somewhere Over the Rainbow song.
Oh, we're practicing, man. It's
But
coming.
anyway, rowing that workout sucked, and my grip was gone, so I was definitely not doing all the obstacles. But
How are you now, though? Can you run now?
and then I was running today. It was okay. Been trying not to like push it too far because I've had like I remember I pulled a groin muscle once in the past, and like you just got to take it easy.
I mean, as far as like the running that we do right now, we run interval style runs and sprint style runs on Tuesday. On Wednesday, every workout is between 3 and 4 miles of running on a Wednesday. Thursday is just mobility, breaking up tissue, taking care of your feet, stuff like that.
So you do a mobility WOD on Thursday?
Every Thursday, yeah. It's just.
Huh.
It's
But a
like,
lot of us lift outside of
It's
that.
like animal flow
probably need to
stuff
do that
and
stuff.
mobility stuff.
That's
Yeah.
what I need
Yeah.
to do.
It'll help that groin issue a bit.
Yeah. So we
I might
like
like that out later.
Coach Carl comes in when he's in town and does 6 p.m. and 7 p.m. So legit, dude. Like super legit PT guy.
Oh yeah, I wish I had talked about my elbow, but he
And
doesn't
then
know
Saturday is like our long run day. So it's like that workout is a minimum of 5 miles of running with everything else we could throw into that on top of that 5 miles: monkey bars, pegboards, walls, rope swings, rope climbs.
We have Olympus. We should announce that we have Olympus at FMA on the
We're not going
podcast.
to be there this Saturday.
We are not going to be there this Saturday.
Have you been to the gym since we got Olympus? You have?
I saw it.
You haven't seen it all painted up?
I
and
saw
stuff?
it. Yeah, I saw it yesterday or the day before. Remember?
Oh
I
yeah,
saw
yeah.
it
He
on
dropped off coffee for CrossFit Soul peeps.
Team Soul.
Dude, it's
CrossFit
awesome.
Games.
Yeah,
It's definitely steeper though than the one in the race, right?
strategically. That was Dr. Danny's idea.
What, to make it steeper?
But yeah, I'm like, we need to figure out what the angle is. He's like, no, just make it harder than the race.
Yeah.
It's real steep.
You guys have kind of everybody's perfected now, so it's an easy one. Right?
Well, here's the thing. I keep saying that when you get to the thing in the race, it's already muddied up with people's feet. You
guys
slip on it.
You guys should put Crisco all
You
over
don't
that
slip
thing.
on it. It's all about
This one you don't
the
slip.
angle of how
You
you're
should
holding
spray
it.
like Pam or Crisco all over that one in your gym.
I don't care what I spray on it. I'm
The
not
one-
slipping off of it.
Oh, because you're wearing
No,
5
so have everybody
shoes.
practicing it.
It's not about
Look, when it was raining, everyone was slipping off that when that raining day.
the angle of
I
the
had to,
cat
like, hang.
position.
You should spray it in the gym with water.
No way.
Get used to
Listen,
it,
I'm
right?
telling you, the angle of your squat and your arm extension will keep you stuck to the wall regardless of what your feet are doing. I demonstrated this the other day by doing it with socks on, just as efficiently when I have shoes on. You know,
That's
if
probably
I'm at the
smart.
bottom of a cat position with my arms extended,
Your feet are way up there. Yeah. So
my
then,
feet are high, my ass is ass to grass, and I'm stuck to the wall in that position. Like my feet only slip if I start bending my elbows, and that changes my angle of traction with my feet, and now I'm slipping off the wall. But it doesn't matter what's on the wall. Like the way I'm hung from the top, I am stuck to that wall at the bottom of a squat. That's why that animal flow shit is so important. How I ape flow is exactly how I get across that wall.
How is that the most difficult obstacle for you guys? What's the
I'm
most
fucking
difficult for
using
you?
that
Dude,
audio, by the way.
I have never
In a video?
even
That's awesome.
slipped off that wall ever. I didn't even understand people had difficulty with that obstacle. I'm not being arrogant. It's just I spent so much time doing that animal flow shit with the kids that to me, I always thought it was like the most basic thing. And when it was brought to my attention that people couldn't do it last week, I'm like, I will build that thing tomorrow, which we did. and we got everybody across it. You know, it's just understanding the mechanics of the movement versus trying to brute force
Yeah.
your way across the wall.
What's the most difficult obstacle for you, Christian, and for you, Mike, afterwards? You want to jump in first?
My most difficult obstacle right now is that I'm just a slow runner right now. That's the running is my obstacle, unfortunately, in the sport that involves running.
Mine's definitely the bucket carry. Only because I've been practicing it a lot since he got it. And I'm definitely getting stronger, but what happens with the bucket carry, I don't know if it's because I'm like shorter, is I get that pain, like a sharp pain.
Thoracic pain. Me too.
Yeah. Exactly. And it's, it has nothing to do with my arms giving out. It has nothing to do with like the strength of my legs, although it does tax my legs and cause me to run a lot slower afterwards. But that I get that sharp pain where I have to set it down. I didn't have that in my first few Spartan races, but the last one, it was an immediate sharp pain in my back, and I had to stop for a sec. I had to set it down for a second. It definitely slowed me up, probably by like a minute, at least a minute, probably a couple minutes.
Is this why you guys are doing like more deadlifts in the gym to try to build up
well,
strength?
you got to have strong legs.
We deadlift every Friday. That's just how the program was written.
But now we have buckets, and what's awesome? Just make a note of the members of the gym. Have you noticed over the last month when people do the heavy carry, more and more people are now going for the heavier shit? And, and I'm so excited because I can see not only our little crew here, but like the whole gym, people showing up to the gym are now going, I'm going for the bucket now. So just so anyone listening who doesn't understand the gym, which probably no one, but we have options on the heavy carry in the middle of a workout. And he has those 50-pound sandbags. We also have a bucket. And then we have this 100-pound punching bag.
Yeah.
We have 100. How much that thing weighed?
Yeah, it's
100-pound punching bag. 1 month ago, I shit you not, outside of Christian, maybe Danny or myself, every person elected to carry the heavy bag. Today, in today's workout, no joke, and I don't know if I didn't actually know what the workout was, but people were carrying the buckets. I saw one guy was carrying, who I don't expect to do this, was carrying 2 bags. One of the kids was grabbing a punching bag, and I saw at least 3 or 4 girls elect to attempt the bucket.
Yo, and both our high school kids were flipping the 500-pound tire.
And high school kids are not flipping the 500-plus pound tire. We don't actually know the weight. It's probably more than that. But
you guys ever have to do Atlas
75,000-pound tire.
At those events, you have to do like Atlas stones?
You do have to do the Atlas stone.
Yeah. But
let me tell you my proudest moment of shit being gangster.
Yeah, he was rocking it.
Was at the Jacksonville race. This little kid walks up to the Atlas stone, which weighs
100 pounds.
Way more than she does. Gets in a good deadlift position and like takes a deep breath and yokes that thing up, hits it with her hip and like catches it in a clean, walks it across, dumps it, does the 5 burpees, and then picks the goddamn thing back up and walks it back. Man, I tell you what, like, there's a lot of shit that I haven't done right in life, but I hope I'm doing this parenting thing right. This little kid makes me so proud all the time. And not just because she can pick up heavy shit, but that's just like one example that it's just, she is all heart. Like, her mindset is so completely on a different level. Like, this kid is all heart. She looked at that stone and she was like, every time she does an adult Spartan race, she just burpees out of that obstacle. She just does 30 burpees. She never even attempts to pick it up. And she was like, I got this. She definitely got it.
That's crazy.
I can see it on your face. This is the biggest smile I've seen you have in the last few days.
Yeah, no, this is as happy as Christian's been probably all week.
Yeah, my little girl, man. I can't wait to see her.
Man, I can't believe she gets that Alice stone up, man. And her dad is picking it up over his shoulder. Like, even though it's like only like 5 feet, I think it's like a pride thing. Like, you put it on your shoulder and you just roll.
Oh no, I think that's just faster.
You think it's faster?
Yeah.
Oh man,
I don't roll it up to me like I catch it like when you do like a medicine ball clean. Mm-hmm. I clean the stone, and then when it's here, it would be heavy to hold in front of my chest, so I put it on my shoulder. I think it's actually the laziest way to do it.
Yeah, but I think you got to be strong enough to do that.
Like the big heavy bed balls. CrossFit and you get up and then you toss them over your shoulder.
Yeah, that's how. I mean, I could do that with that ball. This is not that ball. This is a 100-pound concrete ball.
I know the concrete ball. Yeah, the problem with like those balls, they're squishy. So what happens is like when you try to pull them up, it can shift the weight and go onto like only a couple fingers. So all that weight might go on a couple fingers. So you're literally trying to grab it and get it, but it's the same position. Then you get it up. The balls, though, the good thing about a solid ball, like when you grab those, is it doesn't squish your fingers, so you can kind of get a better hold on it. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's the good thing about it.
Yeah, I went to I finally got to make it to ATP, and I jumped into one of their little competitions, which was super fucking fun. Shout out to what's it called? Atomic Training and Performance in Fort Lauderdale, Luigi and Casey. But part of the thing is they had 150 pound, like one of those balls that we had to like pick up and put over this bar without touching the bar.
Oh, I saw that.
Dude,
We couldn't touch the bar?
you couldn't. The ball could. You couldn't touch the
because I
ball.
saw some other. I didn't see you, but I saw guys from other teams. I won't name, but they were literally like just getting it to the bar, setting it on the bar and pushing it over. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like some
I mean,
guys.
that thing was heavy to yoke up. Like obviously we're not CrossFit people like those dudes from today, but I mean that thing is tough to move.
Like
dude.
I said, those things, they're squishy. So like it goes and moves around in your fingers. So you can't get a good hold in using your entire grip. That's the hard thing.
Add the element.
You got to keep it in your body and get low in like a squat position. Use your body correctly, and it makes it a lot easier.
Yeah. So you're ready to do it?
I want to do a race, man. I want to learn how to do this stuff right.
Dude,
It's not too late.
I got to figure it.
I'll tell you what.
Go with you guys next week.
Why?
Tahoe, like
Dude, I have to work and sell
World
coffee, man.
Championships
I can't-
is
I can't.
the dopest shit in the world, dude.
I have the event set up.
First of
Saturday.
all,
I have
You going to a Spartan race with us is a business trip. You got to do that shit to sell coffee to people.
It's
I mean, yeah,
absolutely
I'll do that, but like I can't just go on a whim this week.
No, I mean,
true. In Tahoe, it is.
go to Tahoe,
When is?
September 29th.
I was trying to match. It's at the end of September, but hey, you have to go to Tahoe because I think that is going to be awesome. Just two things: you're in Tahoe,
Dude, September 29th is the MIA Classic.
Well, I guess I won't be there because I'll be in Tahoe.
What the fuck does that matter? I'm sure they're playing a movie that night too. What is the MIA Classic?
It's a weightlifting
It was the
competition.
first ever weightlifting competition
Bruh,
in South
Spartan
Florida.
World Championship, Spartan
That's
Championships of the world,
of the world.
like
Greg.
the fucking universal.
world.
I know.
yeah, but then you got airfare, place to stay, all that stuff, and then I can go to this event.
Business
locally.
expense. We're gonna work it out, brother.
If
We'll work it out.
if I can sell a ton of coffee before then, I'm trying to be local here and then grow outward.
Yo, we'll literally get. Well, it depends on how hot was it. Because here's the thing: if it's too hot, I don't want to. I want to wear.
How hot was it in Tahoe?
How hot,
I think it was 40 degrees.
dude? Then that's cold enough for us to wear some branded jerseys. I think we should get wear jersey, kind of like a Formula One driver, and you can have all our logos all over the jersey.
You know what the
Have
problem
FMA
was?
in the front.
Is one side of the mountain was extremely cold, and we were wet, and then the other side was extremely hot. It was both. The swim through the lake was probably like the most refreshing part.
How long was the swim?
Not super long. I think the challenge with the swim was just the water was cold for people. I mean, people literally went into fucking shock swimming across that lake.
Yeah.
How cold was it?
I mean, I think it was like in the 40s when we were racing. It was cold, but I mean, it wasn't like ice bath cold. It was just really cold.
Yeah. How long, overall distance was the World Championship?
I just looked this up for somebody today.
Does it change every year?
17.9 miles or something.
So it's like a regular beast, Spartan World Championship.
Well, no, because a beast is usually 13-ish miles.
Oh, okay.
This was like 18.
And there's double twister, double bucket carry.
There's 2 bucket carries, 2 sandbag carries, 2 spear throws, 2 Hercules hoists.
Is it at one of the resorts?
It's at the Olympic Village.
Oh, okay.
It's just so gangster. Like the venue and the whole. Last year was the first time I went.
It's a Heavenly Resort. Well, that's where the Olympic Village was.
I don't know.
The resort there.
But it's gangster. It's so awesome.
We're going to be out there with booths next year. I'm telling you now. We're going to be out there with booths.
I don't care how we're out there. I just want to be out there.
Now, we're going to be out there this year for running and racing it. But next year, I'm saying we're going to actually have booths for all of us at that race. I'm saying it now. We're going to get a booth. At least one of us is getting a goddamn booth. Whether it's the Youth League, RX Coffee, or FMA.
Worst come to worst, Fit Aid will have a booth. I'll hang out behind it.
Fit Aid, and we'll definitely get some Fit Aid. Whatever flavor you want. I love
Whatever
it,
you want, Craig.
man. I'm excited. West Virginia too. It's an option. That's some
West Virginia is regionals. That's I think that would be a good opportunity, possibly
When's that?
business wise. The 24th of August.
These are good networking events too, by the way. When you get to the ones like West Virginia and Tahoe, because all the big sponsors are going to be there, like people you can meet and work with.
I'm gonna have to wrap this in a little bit, dudes.
Yeah, man, we're all kind of faded. I'm dying too.
Yeah, but here's, like, the thing is, like, these are all, like, in the next couple months. Like, I'm still at the beginning stages, but, like, I'm so busy, like, out selling, doing stuff. And it takes a lot of money to travel and time away from doing things. That's the biggest thing.
We should come up with a way to get, like, the funds donated for our core team to travel to Tahoe. You know, so we 100% get you involved. I don't want you to have to pay for your
because it
stuff.
makes a lot more sense for me. Like, dude, when I go to these events locally, like MIA Classic is put on by Team Soul and the guys over there.
But if we get it funded, you're good, right?
And
for Tahoe?
Yeah,
it's fun.
By the way, your homies from Team Soul, super cool dudes. Super
guys are
good
awesome.
experience.
Yeah. Shout out Team Soul. If you hadn't already, shout out to them.
Can't wait to watch some of the games.
When is the games, man?
I also can't wait, and I hope their obstacle proficiency is unparalleled.
But the go ahead.
Focus Movement Academy is on its way to being, and I think it already is, but it's going to be known for being the premier obstacle training gym in the world. And everyone, CrossFitters, whoever's going to add any type of, variable fitness and you take other elements and weights and running and challenges, are going to want to come to FMA to train. And I think it's starting to show because I think we're making enough noise at FMA that people see the benefit. And it's awesome that you shout out, it's a legit obstacle gym. There's everything there that a Spartan Race has. There's balls, there's full weight, so you can get your lifts in. And I don't want to make this an FMA commercial, but our part of this whole journey is that's one of our goals. We want to make FMA the premier spot. We need to be noted at these events, which as of the last event, we have 50 people. Now imagine we do that in other states.
Yeah, and like I said, I want to be involved in travel and do some of the stuff, but like it's the time, not only like the expense of the travel, but it's the time away too. You know what I mean? So when I go to local events and things like that,
you might miss a Friday, you might miss a Monday.
Yeah, but I get it. I totally get it.
It's that's a lot of coffee. If you're talking about spending $1,000 on a trip, that's a lot of coffee I can buy and turn around. So
I just told you we're going to try to get covered, man. We have 2 months to figure that out.
If something gets covered and I'm only missing a few days, then that's a no-brainer.
I think having you out there would be a fun element.
Well, I'm the kind of person too. When I do it, and I realize how bad I suck at it, even though I know I suck at it now.
You might be the best one out of all of us. We don't know.
Well, no, but that's definitely not happening. But no, if I do one of these things and I realize, okay, how bad I suck or finish in the middle of the field, then I'm like, okay, now it's time to step it up. That's how I get with things.
Yeah, you're going to gauge where you're at. Well, all of us are.
That's why I hate working out or doing something alone, because it's like you have nobody to push you.
That's why I'm stoked to actually be able to film this Asheville race, because it's the first race we've had where we're going in there, knowing that we're filming a bunch of stuff, getting, footage. Like a lot of times you pull your camera out to videotape some stuff, but we're going there knowing that these are scenes we need. And it'll be good to suck. It's not good to suck, but it's good to kind of have a starting point,
I did the Super Spartan once in Miami, and I did real well. I finished like the top whatever percent, but I wasn't in the competitive one. But I like all the people. I mean, it did really well.
Yeah.
But I had no training, whatever. So I like running. So I want to learn from you guys how to do the obstacles right and how to legit train for it.
That's why you got to come in the morning.
But in 2 months to be able to go to a world championship and think you're on the same level,
you're not
going to happen.
You're not competing to be the best in the world. You're just going to the best event in the world. Let's put it that way.
That's true. There's a lot of people.
You get to run the best course of probably any obstacle course race of the year. And the venue's amazing.
How many obstacles are in those 17 miles?
Yeah. Fucking, I don't know, 30, 100.
1,000.
7 million. Probably 7 million.
Plus a dog.
And a dog.
It's all different, or it's like more than one loop?
It's one loop on Saturday. It's 2 loops on Sunday for the Ultra Beast. My goal is to run both because I need that belt buckle in my life.
What's the belt buckle?
You don't get a medal. You get a belt buckle.
Oh, if you do
if you do the Ultra Beast. Like, I probably will wear a belt the rest of my life just to have that belt buckle on.
If I do go, I'll do the Ultra because, look, I'm not going to finish in the top 2% of one of these other ones.
Can you get a trifecta if you don't do a Beast and you do an Ultra Beast?
You cannot.
But if I do the ultra, do I get a belt?
No, but then there's a beast in December. Do the ultra. Tahoe, do the ultra.
What?
If I do the ultra, do I get a belt?
You get a belt buckle, yeah,
A buckle belt.
instead of a
I'll do
medal.
the ultra. I'm not gonna
That's what I'm.
if I come to do it, I'm gonna do the legit one, and I'm gonna
Because we're
push
hitting-
myself, but I'm definitely not gonna finish in the top 10.
We're
or
hitting the
anything, or
beast in
podium.
December, so you could do the ultra beast now.
Yes.
December?
And the ultra beast the beast in December is in Florida,
Right.
like Orlando,
Orlando area,
When in December?
like sometime in December.
right? 9.
It's like 8 or 9th, yeah.
I know you can.
Now, we all know you can make it.
Beginning of December, I have to go visit my sister in Hawaii.
So you visit a lot of people, man.
I have not been. Everything I'm doing.
Every other weekend you're visiting somebody.
Before I was traveling for work and other things, but like everything lately, it was like family reunion. Then I have to have like it's a wedding in Savannah, and then
We got a job.
Yo, my brothers, they're shooting a commercial there for me. I got.
Oh, yeah. Guys, thanks for tuning in. Short episode. The next one will be post-race, and we should have our thoughts and results from it. But
Actually, let me cut you off, dog.
yeah,
The next one will be pre-race
should we do one pre-race? Yeah. We need
Hell
a
yeah.
separate podcast.
Yeah,
come up.
pre-race.
We need to do more.
because we got to discuss that whole trip. We
Yes.
don't know what kind of adventure we're gonna be on.
We
dog.
might be. We should literally try to record one in the middle of the woods.
In the middle of the woods. In
All right.
the middle.
We're
of the
committing-
you can always use your
woods.
phone.
You can
Yeah,
always
we-
use a phone.
Dude, that was the best singing I've ever heard you do.
Yeah,
We're cutting this clip.
CBD coffee.
RX coffee makes you a better
No
singer.
lie, the coffee was legit. The coffee
All right.
was legit.
Well, guys, thanks for listening in.
Boom, bam, pow.
Dope.